All right, everybody. It's going to take a few minutes for everybody to build up in here. And just another side note, if anybody that's participating in this event has the live stream open on YouTube, make sure you mute it. Otherwise, you're going to have an echo in here and it's going to ruin the whole live stream. But yeah, this is the world premiere of Pass Turn. What exactly is Pass Turn? Let me turn my phone off. It's telling me there's no. Look, we're live on YouTube. It's telling me we're live on YouTube. So, Pass Turn is a new Magic the Gathering game show where you, the viewers, make the decisions. Basically, what happens is we're going to have questions come up, and there's going to be two questions. And the live chat will choose which question will be asked, and then the contestants will have 30 seconds to answer said question. And then the live chat will determine who the loser is in those 30 seconds, basically, or after those 30 seconds. Now, the players will start the game with one, and I mean only one, pass turn card. If a player plays the pass turn card, they will be exempt that turn on said question. Today's guest is Justin from Investable Collectibles. Justin, thank you so much for coming on today's show.
Welcome, YouTube.
And tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel.
Well, coming up on August 31st, I have my 5th annual birthday party. It's going to be a live stream. It's going to be planned chaos. There's going to be MTG pull game. There's going to be some silver flashing around. Whole lot of fun stuff. You will have to tune in.
You said that's August 31st?
Yes, that is 2 weeks away. Exactly 2 weeks away.
Wow, man. I forgot we're already in mid-August. I mean, look at me, man. I haven't made a podcast in forever. I haven't made a real YouTube episode in forever. And here I'm making live YouTube videos or live streams, whatever they're called, with the help of the Magic the Gathering community.
Content this year myself, so
yeah, it's definitely a journey. How long have you been making Magic the Gathering content?
I started about 3 years ago.
3 years ago, okay. And how long have you been playing Magic the Gathering, if you don't mind my asking?
Maybe 12 years.
12 years. You've got a little bit of knowledge then. Okay, are you ready for today's game?
Bring it.
All right, so without further ado, I'm going to quietly, I guess, switch over to YouTube. Pat, do you know how many people we have live right now? Pat's behind the scenes helping me out here.
Currently, we're looking at 4, but I did just post some advert kind of stuff to a whole bunch of Facebook groups, so we should be seeing some people slowly pouring in here.
I spam Discord myself.
Again, the live chat is going to help us with this game. That's right, chat. You are part of this game. So for those just now tuning in, how Pass Turn works is each player will have 30 seconds to answer a question chosen by the live chat. Live chat, you will be given 2 questions and a point value for each question. Now, each player that starts the game, in this case, Justin and myself, John, will have only one, and I mean only one, pass turn card. If a player chooses to use the pass turn card, they will be exempt from said question. Last player standing wins. Justin, do you have any questions, man? I'm sure you don't.
Nope.
All right, so without further ado, and you said only 4, and there's a few more joining very momentarily, but we got to get the show on the road, so let's start with today's first subjects. The first questions, Pat, what do we have? I can read them too. I can feel you out reading, Pat.
Our first question tonight falls under the gameplay and strategy category. Yes, that's right. Our first question of the evening, the rise and fall of control decks over time. Now, for 6 points, what is your opinion, your standpoint on the rise and fall of control decks over time?
6 points, huh? And what's the other choice? Because chat chooses between the 2 questions, right?
Our second question falls under lore and flavor. The story arcs that changed MTG forever. The best or the worst, Weatherlight or Phyrexia, for 9 points. That's right. It's a big swing on that one.
Oof. Wow, you said what? 6 points and 9 points?
Yes, we started off with a 69 because we know how to we know how to pleasure our audience with
That's
options.
right. This is
All right.
definitely rated PG-13 for those just now tuning in. We just got a lot of people in a lot of different groups that are going to be tuning in. Now, the questions that you just said, they should be posted in chat. If not, it's going to take us a while to copy and paste, I'm sure. But we'll post those questions in chat. That'll give you time in chat to answer this. And once I get the swing of things, I'll be able to put a timer up there. And then we'll close the poll down. But for right now, we'll give you guys a little bit to make your choice. And click over to my live chat, see what we got crack-a-lacking, because I promised I was going to do that. Make sure my computer is muted. You know, like a Boy Scout, be prepared. And if you guys haven't yet, please hit the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And that's definitely the wrong button. I'm on YouTube. And, I got to click the commander. That's right. One second, I apologize. That way I can read the live chat. All right. There is past turn. I can click on that. All right, Justin.
And there we go. We finally got the poll up. Story arcs that changed MTG, the Rise and Fall of Control.
The story. Yep, there they are. All right, so we can end the poll whenever, but right there you go. The live poll is up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in chat still, there's our first round. I'm nervous and excited at the same time, Justin. So for those that are just now tuning into the very first, and I mean premiere episode of Past Turn, episode Rule 0, because it's the first ever episode. Why not? Then, again, if you're just tuning in, the rules are simple. There's a poll up there on your screen, live chat only. So if you're viewing this at a later date, I do apologize. You're probably going to want to tune into the live episodes, which, by the way, will happen every Sunday. So again, the game's simple. We start off the players with one past turn card. The live chat will determine what question gets asked and how many points each question's worth. We start off with 20 hit points apiece, and depending on how the players answer the question, the live chat gets to determine who loses the hit points. Now, if you don't want to answer the question, you can use your past turn card. You'll be exempt from that question. And let's tune into our live poll. It looks like we're going to split 50-50 right now, but it can turn either way. People are on the fence with this one. Which one would you rather answer? You don't have to give the answer, Justin, but which one would you rather answer?
Man, I don't know. I'm sitting here looking at these questions, and it's like, oof.
We didn't start you off easy. That's the thing about it is, we want to test your mettle here.
Test my mettle. I'm gonna have to go with something that I might be able to at least answer in the Rise and Fall of Control decks.
Oh, really? Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but it looks like we're going to close the poll right now because the votes are in, and it is 67%. The winner is Story Arcs That Changed Magic the Gathering. And, wow. Explain the rest of that question because I can't see the rest of the question. What Weatherlight, Phyrexia, etc. Oh, so it's going to be the Story Arcs That Changed Magic the Gathering forever. So who should go first? Should we do a flip coin here? I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll just go first. I'll make it easy on Justin. Let's give my 30 seconds start right now. All right. The story arcs that have changed Magic Gathering forever. I think, Phyrexia have, changed the story forever. The story like with Weatherlight, not so much. Going back to like Urshra and Mishra, just from like the 1993 view of things, I think the storylines from that era stick with a lot of old players more so than newer players. I think the story arc from the 93 era, 94 era is the most important. That's my opinion.
Very
And
solid.
Justin, you got 30 seconds, brother. You can go ahead whenever you're ready.
The story arcs and lore is something that I really have no idea. I love art as far as from Weatherlight and Phyrexia, though. Unfortunately, that's where I'm going to go.
And that's fine, bro. That's fine. So we will, at a later time. Oh, you know what? You still got plenty of time on the clock. We keep going. No?
He
No,
just
I'm-
slam dunks out a new Capenna. He's like, this is the one. It was gangsters.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So we're going to turn this. We're just going to simply turn this over to the chat, the live chat. And again, the rules were explained at the beginning there, Justin. It's fairly simple. It's going to be based on what the live chat seems to think. So now remember, folks, if you're just now tuning in, you're going to be voting on who lost that round. Did the Cryptic Commander John lose that round? Or did Justin from Investable Collectibles lose that round? Go ahead and lock in your votes right now. We're going to put those options up on the screen. You are voting for who lost that round. The person losing this round, I believe, loses 9 points. Am I right on that?
Yes, sir.
Or was it? Oof, that was the doozy. Remember, Justin, you can use that pass turn card at any point.
Or should we start at like commander level? Should this start at 40? Because we got some tough ones here.
Oh no. We're gonna keep this how we planned, man. I think is the best route of things. Yeah. 40 hit points. Nah, I think 20 hit points because it's a one-on-one game. It's a one-on-one game, you know. But Justin, you could have turned your pass turn card in on that round, you know, but you didn't. I think that was a strategic move. Any thoughts or comments on that move there? Or are you keeping it all to yourself for strategy reasons?
It could have been a strategic move. It could have been. We'll see.
It could have been. All right. We're looking over here at the votes, and does anybody have a vote yet for who lost that round? It does look like it was a tough round. And at 0% of the vote is Cryptic. That's all I can see. Do you see anything on the vote side of thing, Pat?
Oh, it has just swung. We've got 2 votes in currently. They are both for Cryptic, saying that Cryptic wins.
Oh, no, not wins. It's the votes for losing, right?
It brings the same information. 100% of people say you win. That means 100% of people say Investable lost.
Oh, man. So we are just right now at 100%. The votes can, look at that strong arm emoji. The votes can change there, Justin. So, you know, we do have a little bit of time left on the clock. As we're rearing down here, we're going to go ahead and close that round. And the clock has struck 0. On the first round, it looks unanimous. Cryptic won that round. So, Justin, your life total does lose 9 points. It's a tough round indeed, man. It's a tough round indeed. But don't worry, Justin. We got another set of questions coming up, man. I wish I can give you some words of encouragement right now. Keep your chin up, and everything's going to be okay.
I can tell you that the points actually go down a fair bit, so don't you worry too much there. We got you, J-Dog.
Yeah.
And for our next round, we are moving right into design and development. Our question is power creep. Is this ruining Magic the Gathering? Or would you like to talk about economy and community with MTG prices? Is this sustainable long term? Both come in for a matching 5 point. So, power creep. Is this ruining MTG or MTG prices? Can we keep this up?
Now, I don't know of any other Magic the Gathering game shows, but please, chat, correct me if I'm wrong. and other people that are doing the show with me, Justin, Pat, if you know of another Magic the Gathering game show, let me know. But I mean, this is the only Magic the Gathering game show that I know of, and we're doing this live, and the live chat is really the main focus and what drives the show. So I want to thank you guys for being in the live chat today. If I haven't done that yet, and please hit that thumbs up button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, 5-pointer coming up, Justin. I'm going to let you go first if you don't mind, okay? I think
I
that's
am
fair.
ready with this question.
Oh, whichever one the chat chooses. To remind the chat, you're going to be choosing what question gets asked to both of us next round, and they're both worth 5 points. So the choices, once again, are arcs. Oh, no, I apologize. That was part of the question of last round. What are those questions again, Pat?
We've got, are these prices sustainable versus power creep? Is it ruining Magic? And we've already got our first point in. We've got one person voting for the power creep topic. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead, bring up a timer here. We will switch this out. What do you think, John? How long should we give these folks? Should it be 200 seconds?
Minutes.
2 minutes. We got 2 minutes on the clock. So let us know you've got a timer going. That's right. This is on you now, the audience. That's right. We are begging for your participation in this. You've got 1 minute and 47 seconds to let us know what you want.
And so far, the winner's been power creep. Oh, it's going back and forth. That's tell you, I saw it go from 100% to 67%, and the numbers are still jumping up and down. Yep, it's whatever you guys want us to be asked. We're both going to give you our opinions. You are going to judge which one wins, which one loses, which one's going to lose 5 more health points.
And, you know, it's really interesting, Investable, how tightly these two topics are to each other. So I think either way, it's definitely a really big point in the recent Magic the Gathering community.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. 5 points, man. I think that's a little bit low on the spectrum, but it is what it is, I guess. Who comes up with these questions and what their point values are? I don't know. I should look into this. All right, how much more time do we have on that clock, Pat? Remember the live chat. You guys are voting on the question that's about to be asked on this round. And
we are looking at 42 seconds remaining.
There you go. You got plenty of time to lock in your vote. Again, if you're just now tuning in,
lock them in. Lock them in.
Lock them up.
Episode of
Lock them up.
The world premiere of Past Turn, the game show where it's Magic the Gathering based. Each contestant starts off with 20 hit points. You, the live chat, chooses what questions will be asked, what they're worth, and who wins and who loses. And there's only a few seconds left on the clock to lock in your vote. I'm just going to go ahead and let's go ahead and close the vote right now. It's 67%. It looks like they want you to answer the question. Power creep, is it ruining Magic the Gathering? Because that one at 66%. And how do you answer that, Justin? Time starts now.
How do I answer that power creep is ruining Magic the Gathering? Well, you have insane box prices that are just ruining the collectability, in my opinion, of Magic the Gathering. But that has really nothing to do with the power creep of individual cards. If you look at their power and toughness, you have Beefy Boys dropping at 20 for 5 now. That's just insane.
And there it is.
All right, so I'm going to actually go the opposite way. I don't think there's a power creep at all. And I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, what? Why is John slashing his own throat? I say this because if you look at Standard for a second as a format just in general, which should be the backbone of Wizards of the Coast, the power creep isn't there. It's the opposite effect. You're getting power slowness, Things that used to be like a Vampire Tutor cost 1 black now cost 3 black and 5 other. I'll end my point right there with 15 seconds on the clock. Now, we're going to turn to you, the viewers, again. 1 second here, the live chat. You people are the ones that vote. Did I just lose that conversation? Did Justin just lose that conversation? Remember, 5 points is on the line. Oh, Justin, what do you think about my reaction on that question there? Huh?
That was pretty interesting.
I thought so too. What do you think, Pat? What do you think about my take on it, huh, bud?
I gotta say, I'm just the opposite. And
Sure.
I think I might lay somewhere in the middle of both of these. Let's go ahead. Let's put another 2 minutes up on the clock for now and let these folks decide who won in that. Well, we do a little bit of banter back and forth, some filler content, that B-roll people love so much. So I'll be honest with you, fellas. I think that power creep is what drives Magic the Gathering, not just in the sales aspect of it, but also along with it. I think it is what drives players to keep engaging with it. As much as people will bemoan having to edit their commander decks because of the new accessible cards that they have, I think that one of the things that people love doing is going through their decks and upgrading. We used to always talk about Anointed Procession. It was the one card that would do what it does. Well, now, as Rec has recently put it, we are spoiled with riches. I could get Mondrak. I could get the newest one from Edge of Eternities that will double my tokens. If anything, I think that power creep is what has made the game be so much more engaging than what it used to be. I don't know. The last time I drafted a really old set, it bored the heck out of me. And that's one of the things that I enjoy about some of the modern Magic. These giant cannons sitting across the table from me.
Okay, hey,
Boom.
Peddler, remember to make sure you vote. If it's a cryptic loss, you're going to be voting for Justin to win this one. The votes
No,
for
I
100% on
actually put
cryptic.
it correct this time. I said, who takes the loss
There we go.
on this?
There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, and it
And
looks like we
unfortunately,
got
it's
what
not
30
working out.
seconds left. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not working out. We're gonna go ahead and close it right now, folks. And Cryptic does lose that one, so 5 points away from Cryptic. That hurt. That hurt. Justin, you won that one, man. Congratulations. Yeah, I kind of slipped my own throat on that one, didn't I? There is no power.
Well, no,
creep.
I totally do agree with Pat in what he said with,
Sure.
you look at all of those awesome token doublers and triplers that you can get with a Silencio build these days. I mean, who wouldn't want to make 1 million squirrel tokens each time during each turn? That just sounds fun.
I agree with you. If you're playing that color, I agree with you 100%.
That
All right, then
that's
we are
my
going to
jam.
move
So,
right along. Just to honor everyone's time, we're going to move right along to our next set of questions. And just to remind everybody subtly, the viewers live, you choose the next set of questions and who wins and who loses. We have an interesting set of next questions, and they're written right here.
You're not kidding at all, John, about the interesting next set of questions, but I will disagree with my approach. I will not be at all subtle with this. If you enjoy this type of content, go ahead, like the video, and subscribe if you want to see the next one. Come on,
Yeah.
engage, baby. Okay, so our next set of questions, and this is a very stilted point value for 4 points. Fun and offbeat. Unsets, are these silly or secretly brilliant? For 4 points. Versus, why is Commander the most popular format? For a whopping 8-point value. Yes, that's right. Double points. Why is Commander the most popular format? Or unsets, silly or secretly brilliant? God, I love
So this
saying
magic,
that.
this Magic the Gathering game show, the live chat gets to determine who asks what questions and who answers what questions and what they're worth and who wins and who loses. I love the idea, man. I love this
this
idea.
game show is secretly brilliant.
Well, thank you, thank you. And they got a little
I
bit of
am
a timer
having
up
a
here.
blast.
We got a little bit of a timer put up for you guys. You got a little bit of time left to decide what question gets to be asked next. One's worth 4 points, and the other one's worth what? You said 8 points?
Yes, sir.
And I believe
The
those
hardest part,
questions.
honestly, is getting these under 35 characters so I can make them on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
Yeah. Why is Commander the most popular format?
That is something I got to remember as we go along. up. I'm getting notifications, but I will not. I'm going to ignore those until I get done with this show. Kind of a tight knit game we got going on right here. I'm sitting at what, 15 and investable. You're at 11.
I'm comfortable right where I'm at.
Comfortable. I start thinking about blinking red and Magic the Gathering when I'm in the single digits, and neither one of us are there. But I consider blinking red, you know. So yeah, comfortable. I can see that. 11, comfortable. All right, so there's a little bit of time remaining,
There we
and
go. Jeez.
all right.
Took forever to get that going. Sorry, guys. That delay was on me.
Nope,
apologize.
those poll questions you got perfect right there.
There you go. And you
I
guys
love
get
when
to
people
choose.
talk about my poll being perfect. God.
No, remember PG-13.
Where's Feldy when
Like-
we need him?
Like pole position, right? Yeah.
No, double L's. Like, I mean, legitimately. Like, this is hard work. I'm better than the freaking census over here, baby. Come on, we're doing it. We're doing the thing.
You got to remember, the only L I can remember was from Jim Carrey. Her. You remember that one or no?
Oh, man. Jim Carrey, what a beast. That guy was a comedic genius.
Get your votes. Cast your votes now, people.
Lock them in. Lock it up, guys.
Only
People
1
love
minute
saying
to
that
choose.
nowadays. I don't know.
Is Dark Raven in here? Say hello in chat if you're in here, Dark Raven. I like to know who's voting, who's not voting, you know?
Oh, Peddler, that's a good one. He says, definitely a cryptic loss there. If there's no power creep, why do we ban things in standard? Ooh.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
have
a
to
good-
say to
it's a good
that,
point.
John?
It's a good point. No, I mean, we almost have to, right? Especially when something's, so much of the meta. I think sometimes they're looking at the wrong cards, and it's not really just my opinion. It really is a popular opinion, and I can case in point, like right now, they're looking at that one, man, the authority, the one that costs 1 white or whatever, and you gain life whenever they play a creature. And it's like, well, you guys are looking at the wrong card. I know of a card that costs something, and it's got vigilance, it's unblockable, it does this too, and it's only costs 2 mana. It's definitely worse than that in standard, but I think that the power creep going backwards in standard is opposite of Magic in a whole. When you look at eternal formats like Modern or scratch that, you look at formats like Pioneer, let's say, for example, a little more fresher for you. Things that are power creep in those formats aren't really necessarily power creep in standard. It's the opposite effect. Again, Vampire Tutor used to cost 1 black or whatever, and now you got things that cost 3 black and 5 other. If I want to destroy a creature, it should be 1 black, not 2 black and 3 other. So in standard, the power creep's kind of going backwards. Now, why is there the ban restriction? Because when everybody's using the same card, it becomes too much of a problem in the meta, and then there's almost a force when that happens. So there is power creep. Of course, that argument's going to be there. There is power creep. I'm an idiot to deny it, right? But I'm just saying that things like standard would have the opposite effect if you do pay attention to all the formats, which I do.
And speaking of paying attention, we are paying attention to you, our live audience. So thank you for us. Thank you for helping us with that poll. We have a completed poll here saying, why is Commander so popular? Man, they want to see some action for a whopping 8 points. Let's go ahead. Why is Commander so popular?
I'll start first. I guess we'll go back and forth. Justin, that means next round's going to be on you. Put 30 seconds on that clock, big boy. Commander, why is it the biggest format? That's the question, huh? It's going to be the most popular format, man, because it's casual. And it's the only casual format there is. Everything else is competitive. When you get down to it at the end of the night, people are ultimately going to hear and see that, hey, you can win money at this game. especially if you're at your local game store on a Friday Night Magic and you see all the commotion going on around you. You'll see people win, and you'll be like, "Hey, wait, what's going on with this?" And you'll learn.
And there's 30 seconds.
Yep.
Okay, Justin, I got 30 seconds racked up here. Let me know when to go. You start talking, I'll start pressing. How's that?
That sounds good to me, Pat. I'm good whenever you are. Hit go.
Let's go.
Why is Commander so popular? Because I can never build a 60 card deck that works and functions like it is supposed to. I can never narrow it down to 60 cards as a personal deck builder. 100 cards, I can choose from whatever set I want. I don't have to stay on top of current sets. I don't have to worry about buying a spicy, really, really expensive card.
And there we are. Ooh, that cut you right off. I could see you were invested in that one, collectibles.
It's all I've built for the last 2 years is Commander decks.
So there you go. It's we're gonna turn it over to the live chat. Who won that round? Did Cryptic win that round, or did Justin win that round? This is all in the hands of live chat, and this one's worth what, 8 points?
Yes, that's right. 8 points.
I tell you, man. Either way, whoever
that's going to put Justin
points,
right on the edge of it there. Ooh, that could be it.
But no,
but he had
that
a solid
big hit
answer.
for John. That could be a big hit for John. Yeah, that'll put me right on the edge. What are you talking about, man? 8's a lot of points here.
I got to say, honestly, I think you touched on something really interesting there, Justin, is that Commander is a great way for people to express themselves, not only with a larger quantity of cards, but along with that, there is also the singleton format. So as great as locusts are, I can only put one cloud post in my Commander deck, unlike a modern deck running 4, which gives you an incredible advantage, don't get me wrong, but it's completely incomparable, which is why Commander might well be the best format.
Yeah, it's more of a strategic thing, definitely, because, I mean, you have to know what you're putting together for your deck, and if you try and slap way too many things together, it just goes...
I've had to learn the hard way, when building Commander decks, because I remember when I first started, Pat, a lot of people who joined with the Cryptic Commander podcast heard that journey, and I asked a lot of questions, like how many basic lands go in there, how many mana rocks go in there, and then a few more decks that started getting easier and easier as you're going along with the decks, But as far as why it's the most popular format, we're going to find out who wins and loses here. Justin, the live chat gets to vote who wins or loses that round there.
Live chat can determine my fate. That is perfectly fine.
They've got 52 seconds to continue doing so. Yes, that's right. You've still got time if you want to lock up those votes. Yes, that's right. Lock them up. I don't know why America loves yelling that lately, but
lock it up.
Lock it up. Take that vote. Lock it up. Put it where you want to. Invest it for the future.
My name's Rosalind so-and-so, and I approve this message. They're like the company that does gold or whatever. But yeah. So speaking of gold, we again want to thank each and every one of you that took the time out of your day to come and join us on this live event. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit that like button and even subscribe. 62% of you who watch the videos, come to find out, aren't even subscribed. So that subscribe button really does help out too. We appreciate it, people. And back to the game show. It looks like they have 10 seconds left to lock their votes in. We'll go ahead and close the votes. And who won that round? Who lost that round?
It looks like Cryptic takes the L.
Wow.
Dang.
That's okay. That's okay, baby. The show's still going on, though. I'm still in the game. Once somebody reaches 0 hit points, they are exited from the show.
That brings our totals Cryptic is currently at 7, and investable collectibles. God, I swear my tongue works some days. Is at 11 points.
Wow, man, 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven started off with 69, and we end at 7-Eleven. Jeez Louise.
All right. What a show.
All right.
I've had some nights just like that.
All right, we've got a little time left in the show, so let's go ahead and start with our next round of questions.
Okay. Let's
Remember
go
live chat.
And our next round of questions is Planeswalker characters. Who's the most overrated versus the reserved list debate? Good or bad?
How many points are these worth?
I mean, you pay for the whole seat. Only use the edge.
How many points are these worth?
Oh, good question there. So Planeswalker characters, who's the most overrated? Easy question, only worth 5 points. That's why. Now, the reserve list debate, this is a big one. That's why it's worth 10. This could be a knockout. Ooh, that's right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to put up a poll for our audience. So make sure you check out that live poll we've got going on and choose our next topic. That's literally the word I was typing.
We'll put a little timer up there. We'll give you guys 2 minutes to lock in those votes.
Is
it going to be a knockout question? You're fine. No, I mean, I assume we can put a timer up there that says 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, no, live chat, remember, you're going to choose, is this going to be a knockout round or is this not going to be a knockout round? We did want to aim to be about a 1 hour show, but I won't get mad at you if we knock it home early. I can go home and eat something. That's fine. But, no, is it going to be a little point question or a big point question? The choice is yours. You still have, it looks like 2 minutes on the clock. I could be wrong here.
Clicky. I have not yet actually put up the poll.
Oh, okay. Well, you still have 2 minutes on the clock. That's why, because the poll's not up yet. That's about as live as it gets, people. Mistakes will happen.
It takes a little bit to type the poll questions and to get them worded correctly so that he fits some characters allowed for the poll question itself.
But we got it going. Yes, that's right. We got 2 minutes on the clock. It's counting down. We've got 1 minute and 51 seconds for you to put in your votes. Live here on YouTube. Wow.
I love it, Pat. Oh, Pat, I couldn't do this without you, bud. Pat, you're amazing, man. I'm sure people in the live audience will agree with me on this.
I woke up from my nap, had a bit of Monster. I'm just smoking bones like a fiend.
Yeah, all right, PG-13. And we've got, what, 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the live clock. You live viewers could choose what question gets asked. Is it going to be a knockout question? Is Cryptic going home? Is there going to be a first winner ever on past turn? That brings up a good point, Pat. I want to remind Justin, you do still have that past turn card in your hand there.
Ooh.
I notice you're still holding on to that guy right there.
Well, you're holding on to yours too.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I am still holding on to my past turn card. And I'm only at 7 hit points.
Both of you, though, you're both seasoned Magic the Gathering veterans. I think that's what this is. You're using your life totals. No, you're using your life totals as a resource, just like every other game.
Wait a minute.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Me? No.
All right, folks. We got seconds left. What, like 30 seconds left?
30 seconds,
lock in your choice here. Are we asking this question or are we asking that question?
Let's get some more votes, people.
It's like that Dove deodorant. It's care that go everywhere.
Ooh, we got 1 point in already. So far, it's reserve list. It's leaning.
Not sponsored, by the way. I have to say that real quick. All right, 15 seconds left to lock in your choice. Are you asking this question or are you asking that question? All right, we're going to go ahead and close up the polls. Remember, live chat, you had your chance to lock in your votes. And what is the outcome of this bad boy?
They want you guys to solve the reserve list debate.
All right, Justin, you are first.
Well, now,
Let's put 30 seconds up for the home viewers. We got to be fair about this, Justin. We're going to put 30 seconds up on the clock for you. Hold on.
The reserve list was set up to prevent reprint of cards. If you look at what they have done recently by reprinting and getting around Gaia's Cradle, the reserve list is nothing but a joke. I'm done.
He took a standpoint. Boy, oh boy, he is trying to solve that hard and fast.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Okay, John, tell me when.
Yeah. I know I got a choice here. Do I just turn in my card or do I answer this? Because he gave me a lot of time. You know, he did start and stop early on that one. You know what, boys? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn in my past turn card.
Oh, interesting.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So does nobody win?
I'm exempt. No, I'm exempt. I am exempt. I'm exempt. I am exempt. That's the rules. Yep.
So we put it up for a vote still? I'm making this poll?
Yeah, we still put it up. Yeah. I am exempt. Okay. So now if however you got to word it correctly. So like if Investable wins and I lose, I don't lose any points. If Investable loses points. I'm just exempt. But yeah.
Freebie round.
Boy, this is gonna really suck if I lose this round.
It is, man. You know, it's really up to the live chat, though. It's not up to me, buddy. You know, I'm just playing by the rules. But no, it just becomes to where you're exempt. That's it. You have one past turn card. I chose to use mine right then and there. I could have held on to it. I felt like it was kind of an easy question.
I get it because it is a really tough debate. It is really hot topic.
Yeah. Oh no, man! I got the real debate for you here. I'll grandstand for the next 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what. I could solve the reserve list debate. No one gives a shit anymore. You know why? There's a bunch of old cards that honestly aren't that freaking good. Like 95% of the reserve list are passover cards. They are draft chaff at best. The real reserve list is beating the botters on the internet. I open Amazon's Magic the Gathering store page 3 to 20 times a day. Not kidding, and I'm not sorry. Now, I still missed out on both Spider-Man gift bundles and the entire Avatar set. Botters beat everybody. That's the real reserve list. Buying anything of worth nowadays as a sealed product.
True.
If you're just now tuning in and you see a 1 minute timer going on your screen, that's because you have 1 minute in the live chat to vote who lost that round. Did Cryptic lose that round?
Pat, because you mentioned some big IPs.
Or did Justin lose that round? Keep in mind, Cryptic is exempt. He seemed to use his past turn.
He's got the buy. He's got the buy round. The freebie.
He's got the buy round.
The get out of jail free card.
Wait. Does that mean? I mean, like, we could have asked like questions. Does that Justin get the automatic loss? I'm like, wait, that kind of makes sense. But like, wait, we should put it to a vote because that's the rules. We put it to a vote, you know. So
I still prefer the put it to a vote thing because because it's not having an opinion. And I mean, sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. What is good is boom, there it was, 2 hot minutes on the clock. So we are closing that poll. We've only got a single vote, but unfortunately, they say Cryptic was still the loser.
What? Oh man, whose show is this? All right, that's fine. I'm ready for the next round. And who starts this round? I start this round. Is that what it is? I answer first. Is that
right. We'll do a flipperoo. Okay.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad we didn't have to talk about planeswalkers. God, that's
okay.
Man. I need a beer to get that amount of out.
What do we got to talk about instead? I mean, I know it's going to be magic.
So let's round back to the economy and community subject of MTG Arena versus Paper Play, preference and the divide. Tell us what your thoughts. versus some more fun and offbeat questions with best custom house rules to play with. Now, these are 5 and 6 in reverse order. So 5 points. What are the best custom house rules? Or for 6 points, MTG Arena versus Paper Play.
Now let's
go
Pat
ahead
2
and
minutes.
I will.
We're gonna give Pat 2 minutes to type this up.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
Boy,
you.
those are some interesting questions
Yeah.
there.
They are some interesting questions. You know, what do you think about the game show so far, Justin?
You know, I think that this is a wonderful format, and I think this could actually do some things.
And turn out to be something, right?
Yes, I really do.
And this was the love child of Pat and myself.
Love child.
The love child.
It reminds me of Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Twins. Or the other Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Junior, where Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant with Danny DeVito's child. This is not made up. This is not a joke.
This is PG-13. This is PG-13. I think those movies were PG-13 also.
I honestly
they
think
were.
because that was
I think
like
they were.
mid-90s, that was probably
Yeah.
PG.
No, I think no.
Like the rating system is just totally different. Okay, we've got a poll up and we've got 2 minutes back on the clock. So let us know in
All
our
right.
live comment section the best house rules for 5 or Arena versus Paper Play for 6.
And Pat, if you can remind him here, the what's on the line here? What's at stakes?
I mean, this could be the one. Actually, no, it's not. There's not enough points for either of you to lose on this. So
I think it was 2 free boxes of rice and roni or something, Justin. I can't remember. I got to search the box. It was something from the food pantry. Hold on, man. Okay, I found a lifesaver in a little single individual plastic wrap thing. That might help. But something's on the line.
No, I'm good. You saw that piece of kryptonite I ate earlier.
No, I mean, I think this is a great format. I think it's a great show. We're going to get a lot of great guests come on. We're going to have some people that are blasts from the past, especially once people see how fun this is. It's like, oh, wait, that's what you were talking about? And what I meant by the love child of Pat and I is simply, I'm like, hey, we got to start doing something. And, you know, I'm like, I got to start doing live streams. I need to start doing like a weekly thing again since I've had a stroke and stuff, you know. I just got to get back out there and start doing this stuff again. And Pat goes, hey, you know, what about this idea? And I'm like, hey, man, let's turn this into a game show, actually, you know. And that's when I'm like, hey, I don't think there's a Magic the Gathering game show that's out there. One, let alone
man,
five.
it's all ripping ships. That's the only like game show besides Joey Moss trying to cut shit in half with a hatchet.
Like, axe it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, and don't get me wrong, that's entertainment. It's just not the same thing, and it's definitely not participatory in the same way that this is literally running off of the audience.
Yeah. So again,
And
chat, if I haven't said enough, I want to thank you so much. We got 10 seconds left. And what is the last question? I know the votes are locked in. What do we got here? I don't know if it's the last question. Justin, you gotta give me something.
Arena versus Paper Play for 6 points. Ooh, that's a big one.
So what is the full question, since I'm answering first?
MTG Arena versus Paper Play. The Divide. What's your preference and why?
Huh, okay. So I prefer Paper Magic the Gathering. The reason why... Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Let's wait for the time. 30 seconds. That's right.
And go.
I prefer Paper Magic the Gathering. Why? Well, don't get me wrong. Magic the Gathering Arena has its place. I play it considerably amount, probably more than your average person. I'm going on that achievement of getting 5,000 games in right now, but that's for a different reason. It's just to rank up and stuff. But I think Paper Magic the Gathering gives me the better feels. You get to sit down in person and see your opponent's face when you lose, you know. But I think that it gives all the right feels. It's a more social game. It's better than sitting home with a video game. There you go.
Okay, Justin, you got 30 seconds on the clock, and here we go.
Paper Play for Magic has always been a gathering situation because you need other players to gather with to play in paper, whether that's locally at your LGS or at your kitchen table, where you come to my table, you can play any card you want except for Rules Lawyer, the only bad card in my house.
You really wanted to talk about the unsets, huh?
They are a fun set to play in person. Have you ever played 20 games of Magic underneath your kitchen table? Have you?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
okay, so we've got
set,
2 minutes
set
back
aside
on the clock.
set aside
Uh,
another game too while you're playing.
Well, that's what happens. Yes.
Yeah.
And start poll. We got 2 minutes on the clock, so let us know in the live comment section what you think. Who lost that one, investable or cryptic?
And how many points was that question worth again?
That one there, 6-pointer.
And I'm sitting at 7, so if I do lose, I'm not out yet completely. I would just be at 1 hit point.
Yeah, no, I gotta absolutely agree with both of your standpoints. Maybe not some of the exact reasoning behind it, but I definitely echo a lot of the same sentiments in the fact I don't even have Arena on my phone. I haven't in the entire year of 2025, probably 2024. I don't have it on my computer either. I honestly don't know if I've logged in the last 6 months to MTG Arena. It is just not the same thing. It's based on the same game, but it's not Magic the Gathering. There is something even on Spell Table. That's realistically where I play most of my games nowadays, and that is definitely just leagues above Arena. And I get to actually use my cards. That's one of the things, is there's no real collectability in an online gotcha system. Get out of here.
Exactly.
All right, we got a little bit of time left on the clock.
I mean, even my limited experience with playing Arena, and it was very limited for like 2 months. I just sat down and played so that I could learn some of the finer things that I still had no idea at that point understanding. And once when I understood what it was I needed, I stopped playing Arena.
Am I reading this poll right? Am I losing right now? Because it says 100% cryptic right now.
Yeah, that's what
All right. Well, looks like we got 5 seconds left for you to cast your vote, folks. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And oh, there it is. Polls are closed. All right. I think I lost that one. It's another 6 points. I'm blinking red, they call it. I'm at 1 hit point. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Let's go on to our next set of questions. And we're going to give you plenty enough time to type this up, too, Pat. Matter of fact, if you want to type them up first, you can.
No worries. I might as well read them out loud, give you a little bit of time to think about these. That's going to be one of the things that we got to, factor in, give you that 2 minutes, 3 minutes or whatever to get that 30-second, compile the brain piece.
Sure.
Now, let's start off. Gameplay and strategy. This one's for 5 points. Mulligan rules and how they've shaped gameplay. Give us your 30 seconds on that. Or more lore and flavor for 6 points. Which plane should Wizards revisit next? Ooh, interesting ones.
That is interesting because we know just from this show alone, Justin's not big into lore. So if they choose that one, it's kind of in my favor, right? But if they choose the other one, I don't know, man. That's a good question too. And they're both worth 5 points, you say, or are they both worth different?
We've got 5 points on Mulligan rules and 6 points on revisiting planes.
Okay. Either one will knock me out, Justin, just to let you know. Okay. But if you lose, I think you're safe either way. But they're tough questions, man. And we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock there for you folks in just 1 second. And you'll have a chance to lock in which question is going to be asked. And it looks like Investables at 11 and Cryptics at 1. Those are your current life totals. I think I know somebody named Life Total.
And we've got that poll up live for our studio audience and you folks at home as well. So let's get 2 minutes up on the clock as well.
I wouldn't say the ones at home too, because if you're watching this at a later time, you're gonna really wish you were on this live show. So
No,
it's
but
just
I
kind
mean, I'm at home. Unfortunately, because I'm logged into your account, I can't vote.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Somebody's got to do it. Then you got the people who watch it later. You know, this is an incentive for you to join next week's live stream, and hopefully we see you guys there, because this is some fun stuff.
Fun
And
stuff.
we want to thank you guys in the live studio audience. Thank you so much for taking your time out today to join us live for today's world premiere. It's already gotten 5 likes. You know what? I'm thinking about hitting that like button while I'm just sitting here. Let's jump that up to 6, shall we? Oh, I can't, because I guess you hit it for me. Pat, you hit it for me. So by me hitting it, it took it down to 4. We're gonna go ahead
He
and keep it
disliked
5.
it.
Yeah, I disliked it. Yeah. Well, I didn't hit the.
It's still
thumbs
interaction.
down.
Don't worry.
All right, so you guys got 1 minute left here to choose this question or that question. And they are what?
This or that, or this or that. I mean,
Ooh,
I don't think they should revisit Ikoria. They should just make, another one. I guess
Oh,
that's
we should.
revisit. I just love
But
that game so much.
that
So
is
good.
Pat's thoughts. So Justin, don't give yours. I'm not going to give mine. That's Pat's thoughts. Now we got to wait for what the audience wants to have us answer.
Oh, there's going to be so much problem with IPs, though. That's one of the difficulties about going back to some of
Universes
these.
beyond. Universes beyond will answer all that, though, man. Universes
I mean,
answer all that.
what should they do, or what do I want? Those are not the same question here.
10 more seconds. All right, we're going to go ahead and close those live polls, folks. We want to thank you again. And looks like the winner is.
Mulligan rules.
All right. So who goes first? I lost track.
Me too. Who wants it? Flipperoo.
Yeah, I'll let Justin go first. Justin, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'm good.
Here we go.
Mulligan rules. What are they? I don't know. Is that when you don't draw any lands when you draw? Hey, that really sucks when you don't draw lands when you're trying to play Magic. You always need real estate playing. You gotta have enough to avoid not knowing what to do with Mulligan rules.
Ooh, interesting take on it. We'll have to see what the audience thinks about that later.
All right.
John, I got 30 more seconds,
All right.
and here we go.
All right. So there's been a couple different Mulligan rule changes. I'm not going to go over all of them, but one of them was called the London Mulligan. But the reason why they're important is because of a balance. I think one of them was the whole introduction of the scry thing. But the answer, long form, it's about balance. And I'm glad that we have mulligans and we changed them what they are now.
And there we go.
Evidently, I need to work on time management. I still had time left, huh? All right. So, people lock in your votes. Who won that round? Did Justin win that round? Did Cryptic win that round? Remember, this is up to you. The choices are on your screen right now on the live stream. World premiere of Past Turn. Episode Roll 0. Justin, again, I want to thank you for coming on our world premiere, man.
Hey, thank you for having me on. And ladies and gentlemen, we have almost reached 1 hour of Past Turn for the premiere.
That's right. Well, I was hoping it'd be about an hour show, but when it's live, you never know what's going to happen. I remember the first television show that went live. I think it was called Rock. I could be wrong. Again, if you're watching this at a later time, correct me in the comments. What was the first ever TV show that went live? But maybe it was just that I remember. There a show called Rock. When I was a kid. All right. You still have 1 minute left to vote. Who won that round? Who lost that round? Is this it? Is Cryptic finally going home with 1 hit point? Investable. That brings up, since we got 1 more minute left here for them to vote, you still are holding on to your past turn card.
Yes, I am.
You notice that, Pat?
I have.
You see him sitting over there holding on to that card over there?
But I think he's probably doing the same thing you did. Keep it close to the chest until you need to use it. Why waste the points?
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean,
It's like me hanging on to my instant win combo in my hand when I'm playing Magic for like the last moment, and I can go, nope, I win.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I used it when I had 11 points left, and right now you're at 11 points, if memory serves me right. I don't know. I might be wrong with that, but I think I was at 11 when I used it.
I think it was at
7.
You were at 7.
That was at 7. Yeah. And he was at 11. Oh, he's still at 11. Okay, time's up.
And we're gonna go ahead and end that poll here. We've had one vote, and they say Investable lost that one.
Okay, that's interesting. So that actually brings his life total down to what now?
6.
Ooh, this is a very close game. As if it wasn't close already, Investable.
Mm-hmm.
1-6, man. Depending on this next question here. Now, are they both going to be the same points? Because we've already got these questions preemptively loaded up here.
No.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So this is an interesting one. Okay, we've got one for 6 and one for 7. So no matter what, John, you're always on the ropes right there. But depending on the question, you might make it through it. So let's see what happens here. Okay. We've got design and development as the category for 6 points. Which mechanics deserve a comeback? Whew, golly. Economy and community. Secondary market speculation. 7 points. You got 30 seconds. Convince me, dissuade me.
Wait.
Yeah. Secondary market speculation. Reserve list, sealed products. It's just a wide open 30-second platform to talk about 30 seconds of market speculation.
Are you saying this is like the last round? This is going to be, we got 30 seconds to answer.
No, that's what the choice is for the audience. The topic is just market speculation, secondary market speculation, Could be anything.
So
depending on how your take at it is, that's an interesting kind of open-ended one. It's not a definitive answer.
That is a very interesting question.
Well, there's 2 questions there. We're going to put both questions up for you guys to choose which one's going to be asked. And you guys get to vote which one gets to be asked. They're both worth 6 points. Or one's 7 points. Either way.
1 6 and 1 7.
Yeah, either way.
Either way.
This is game. Yeah, either way.
This is game.
Yeah.
So I will volunteer and go first.
Wait, hold on. You're still holding on to your card. This might not be game.
7 points.
I keep
okay, and we've got our live poll up, so let's go ahead and get another 2 minutes on that counter.
All right, live poll's up. Let me look at these questions. Wow, man. Yeah.
I gotta say, it's actually been really enjoyable on my end to do all the clicking, moving around and stuff. That has been really engaging.
Oh, come on, man. You know it's work. I appreciate you.
Yeah, well, I mean, is what it is.
I've got to start learning how to do this. So, to keep the ball rolling. And I think this is some great content. I'm really having a ball. And I hope it's coming through in the content.
Heck yeah. I think we're all having a blast, including some of our audience members. So thank you to those who have joined us for today's video.
Amazing. Makes me feel like singing, but I won't because the content strikes.
Yeah, right. Well, some are okay. Some are fine.
Yeah, I mean, I do have like 80% of the rights to use Magic Man from heart. I can use that without any problem, except for like the label company would probably hit me for content strike, which that's the 20% I don't own. Knowing my luck. All right, folks, you got seconds left here, man. This could be the end of the game. I mean, we are looking at the end of the game regardless. This is the last question. I mean, I've had a blast either way. I mean, whether he uses that card and holds on to it, if he does hold on to it and he wins, it'd just be, even though it's the first pilot episode, it's the first player in the history of past turn to complete the game by holding on to his card. But now I don't want to count my eggs before they're hatched because the game's not over.
Toot, toot.
Yeah, exactly. All right, time's up, folks. And what do they choose for our live poll?
We've got 100%. We've got one vote for returning mechanics for 6 points.
Whoa. All right. So I guess I got to go first. Returning mechanics. So do they want the question like, what's the full question? I want to know the full question there. What sets need to come back or something? Is that what it is?
Which mechanics deserve a comeback? I should just copy it right from here instead of typing. Wow, that would be way smarter, Pat.
I thought of that a while ago. The mechanic that needs to come back, banding. I'm kidding. So mechanic that needs to come back, man.
There it is.
I kind of like the one before plot. What was it called? Foretell. I kind of like that one. It's a little newer, but I'm glad they have Ward as evergreen. What needs to come back? Shadow. Probably Shadow. More of the combat things. Evasion. More evasion mechanics. Shadow, fear, things like that.
30 seconds. Okay, and we got 30 seconds on the clock for you, Justin. Here you go.
I'm going to go back to the very first mechanic that I experienced with and say Blood Rush, because who doesn't like turning a 4/4 into a 8/8 when you sacrifice a very small creature and slap your opponent right upside the face?
If I win, he doesn't be the first person to hold on to that card. I'm just saying, if I win, you're not going to be the first person to make it all the way through by hold on to the card. But we're going to leave it up in your hands, folks. The live chat. I guess it's only one person in the live chat. It does seem obvious by now, but the live chat person, that's probably Peddler. But hey, you get to make the choice. So if you're watching this at a later time, please join next Sunday and get your choices in, because if you're watching this and you like this content, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Back to our live poll here. They got a little more time to vote, Justin. This is a close game, man. And I appreciate you coming on, bud. No matter what happens here, I just want to throw it back in your face. And if I win, you did not hold on that card the whole game. I'm just playing with you, but I do think it's funny. That is a fact.
I've enjoyed being able to have a stream with some friends in regards to MTG content.
That means a lot to you, man. That means a lot.
Oh, I appreciate it.
This has been a blast. This is very different, and it is very unique. It is.
Isn't it? All right. Yeah, Pat's known for pushing the envelope.
I mean, at one point, he was like, can you handle all of this? And I was like, I think so.
Yeah. Can you handle all this? But like, you know what? Because the more we were planning, he's like, man, this seems like a little too much. And I'm like, no, man, this actually seems like the right amount. It doesn't seem like it's too much. All right, guys, you got a few seconds left on that clock there. I think they got, 40 seconds left?
Yep, 35. And it's just ticking down. So make sure you go ahead and lock in those votes. We're still sitting at 0-0. No votes.
No votes. That one person probably left already. Yeah, that one person was like, wait.
Like, wait, what's going on? I don't know what to do.
need at least one vote to decide our fate.
Oh man, this has been a blast, man. I'm telling you right now, this has been so much fun.
Okay, looks like someone's clicking and unclicking over and over. It looks like Investable is getting a vote.
Oh no, Investible's getting a vote.
Oh no.
Toward the positive or toward the negative? Do we even know that much?
It's staying on him right now. So
Ooh.
2 minutes is run off the clock. We're gonna end the poll. Two
There's
votes.
two
Okay,
votes
there
now.
we go.
Oh, 2 votes are in. Okay, what do we got? 50-50 split, or is this unanimous?
No, 100% saying Investable lost that one.
Oof. So Investable, man. I mean, it looks like you went down to
They're
zero
not a
hit
fan of
points.
Blood Rush.
And that's okay, man. It looks like you went down to 0 hit points, but you held on to that past turn card through the whole game. Do you have any parting words for the viewers as you leave our show right now?
Don't forget to tune in next week for an awesome episode of Past Turn. And then in 2 weeks' time, I'll be live on my channel, Investable Collectibles, for my 5th annual birthday party show, where I will be giving away a piece of gold during that stream.
All right. Well, Investable Collectibles and the game rules specifically state that once you have 0 hit points and you have said your parting words, you are to be kicked off the show. So we want to thank you for coming on today's show, and you are now getting kicked off the show. Have a wonderful
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye, Investable.
You're dead. You're dead to me now. Cryptic won it with banding.
Right.
The correct answer is always banding.
All right, folks. We want to thank you again. I can't thank you enough for the live stream. And we're going to end it right here. Hopefully you join us next week if we're still live. And until next time, keep spell slinging.
Bye, y'all. They can't see it, but I'm dancing.